Jump scare! It's me. Hi. How are we all doing? Are we doing good? Are we doing great? I bet you we are. Zombie, but real! Real. Sorry that took so long. I had to take care of some stuff. But anyway, hi. It's been a minute since I haven't streamed on ScicenturySMP just to do the factory rating. You're back to farm channel points? Fuck you. But anyway, it's been a minute since I've actually gotten on just to get on ScicenturySMP. I mean, I don't do that as often as I feel like I should. But we're taking advantage of today to do it, if the game would load. You know what? Something I thought about, that I was thinking about back in the, back in the, there's a fucking spider beating the shit out of me right now. Well, I lagged to crap because I forgot to open the game before I loaded everything. Magic. Watch this magic. Okay. Alright, you ready? Hold on. Let me just... I'm putting my Switch away because I had it out charging. Me and Beebs were playing Splatoon 3. And that's what I was thinking about. If I ever get some kind of capture card, I want to stream Splatoon 3 to you all. And show you how cracked I am at Splatoon 3. And prove Beebs wrong. So this house. We all know this house, right? Yeah, I think, you know, with how rich we are, I really am just not feeling it with this house. I like it. You know, I think it's cool. But you know, I just think we could do better. So, you can see I widened the area out. Who else is on? It's them. I widened out the area. Yes, I know there's an Amogus. We're going to get rid of that. In fact, we're going to remodel the entire house. I guess I should start with removing the outside features, including the bees. He would have died anyway. We're just going to ignore that and continue on. I'm going to remove... First things first is really removing all the outside stuff. Goodness, what is going on with my game? Run fast, minimum. View bobbing off. I don't know why I had view bobbing on. But we need to remodel this thing. Cause you know what? With how rich me and Cedar are, claims to be rich but doesn't even have Insanium farmland. Yeah, well, why don't you shut the fuck up? Oh, that reminds me actually. You know all those things that you guys sent in, you know, all the things. You guys don't remember. God, what is up with my game today? You know what? I think we're gonna reload. I think I'm gonna reload the game because I don't know why it's acting like that. I've never seen it act like this because usually it's a lot better performance-wise. I'm gonna go shut my door while we're doing this. Hopefully our performance is a little better now that oh yeah, treasury check. Oh, you guys want to see what's in the treasury right now that we sent all the money for already? And I also need to mark down a lot of this stuff in the 10th report, but it's a good thing if Panda... Yeah, you see all this? I'll count that later. All this? Yeah, I'm gonna be taking this home later after I document all of that. Yeah, I'm gonna take that home. I'm gonna take all that home, and I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna own it. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it, honestly. You know, we just kind of take it and hoard it. I mean, you know. I mean, it's just kind of what we do with it. You know, we just Oh, right, Cedar's hole to bedrock that he made. Is my music too loud? I feel like it's a little too loud. Let me turn it down. There we go. Much better. Obviously we're gonna keep the back the same, but my main I can see him over there. My main thing is that I want to remodel the entire house. We're gonna keep the basement intact. Somehow, some way, I'm gonna keep this basement. I might make it bigger and have an alternate entrance, but we're gonna keep the basement intact somehow. God damn it. What is going on? Why did... Okay, I got confused where the song was coming from. I was like, where did it go? Do you want to send any more quartz? No. Shut up. No more quartz. Now, you know, normally this would be a really long, arduous process of removing our house. Because, I mean, well, I could use the destruction gadget on it, but I do kind of need the resources, and there's chests inside. I think it would be better if I just kind of sorted... I need to sort through everything first. This is the fun part of the stream, where I go through the house and I sort through everything that needs to go downstairs. Bones, downstairs. They're going... That's not going downstairs. All of the other stuff in here, though, definitely going downstairs. This wood... probably go downstairs. I don't know. It goes downstairs. Put on the reactor. Please don't cause a nuclear or meltdown. We're gonna shove all of this into the, I'm gonna shove it all in here, because Cedar wants to be boring and put it all in the fucking... I do it intentionally, of course. Cedar wants to put all this shit into the drawers and make it look cool. I personally think it's just easier if we just shove the shit in. So, you know. Same difference. Same difference. I'm gonna get down here. Stream lag, the more... Shut up! Just gonna shove all my junk in here. Shove all this random crap I probably want to keep. What I think I'll do is I'll build the new house without really considering the basement. And then... Oh, God. And then I'll sort of, Fuck. I'll sort of work my way into the basement again. So... I don't know how to explain it. Oh, right. I had a bunch of bricks smelting a while ago. I'm gonna work on, you know, getting a bunch of... I can't word today. Fuck, I actually... No. I legitimately do not remember what I was saying. Why are these furnaces... Right, because these furnaces have components in them. The Signalium coins. So I'm just gonna shove all of these in like a chest in the basement, honestly. I'm gonna need to come back for that. Just shove these coins into a generator. Here you go. You can use the... Don't even think about it, moron. Oh, perfect. I have a chest right here. Just gonna shove all of this junk in here. LV wires, all of it. I'm gonna throw these bricks in here, because who cares? We're doing just a little more remodeling. You know, we need to spice things up around here. I think everyone's getting a little tired of seeing the same house over and over again. And, well, I've also just wanted to spruce this up a little, because let's be honest, this looks like a house you make after you read the Minecraft guidebook to building, and you've just installed mods to the game, so you feel like the coolest kid on the school playground. I used to tell kids my dad would install mods for me on the fucking elementary school playground. Can you believe that? I literally told them, yeah, my dad installed mods for me, and I thought I was the coolest kid ever. Because I knew the mods. The thing was, I knew the mods from, the way I knew the mods was from watching YouTube videos, obviously. So whenever I would tell my friends that, I had actually just kept listing off mods that my favorite YouTubers were playing, like popular MMOs, before, you know, they got divorced. When they were together, I would just list off the mods they'd said in the recent challenge games videos, and I'd be like, yeah, no, I've been playing with those. I'm pretty sure CurseForge was around at that time. Can I destruction gadget a chest? Well, I know what to do about this. We're just gonna... I don't think there's anything in there I want. Yeah. Maybe the name tags and the super glue. Anything good in the... Oh, no. Alright, maybe this was a bit of a mistake. Shit. Why can't I control Z in real life? God damn it. Upgrade bases. I want the head. I want PQ's head. So, I don't think any of this... Oh, God. Oh, God. I fucked this up so bad. You know, I'm just gonna... We'll get it back. If it's really that valuable, we'll get it back. Don't worry about it. I did get the name. Oh, my inventory's clogged. Get it all out. Get it all out. Out of my inventory. Out of my inventory. Again, I don't think there was anything really important in these chests, so I'll just... Bye-bye. Burn it all up. You're the only thing that survived. I will keep you as a sign of your accomplishments. You lived, so you're allowed to... Oh! I hate this. I hate cleanup. We gotta prepare to move out, and this is how. With lots and lots of junk. What is... Holding 3. That's... great. So glad for you to have holding 3. Remember when we needed to use chests like a bunch of little babies? Oh, God! Oh, that's disturbing. Anyway, bye-bye. Burn it all. Burn it all. Somehow. Again, if we really need any... Why are you in my house? Why did you just do that? I'm in the middle of... What is this? Okay, bye. Yeah, well... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, well... no. I don't have particles on? No, because I like my computer to not explode. Ah, loser! You thought you could make my... Oh. That's pretty valuable shit. Let me just throw this in there. That's some actual valuable shit. I'll put all the crates downstairs, too. We're gonna need the building materials, so I guess I'll just break down the house by hand. Here, I'll just throw the crates in the basement as well. Just throw them down here. I actually can't do anything. All right, well, where's your body? What? Okay. Hold on. You know what? Let me get into a VC real quick. I don't... Nope. I do want to get something out of here, and it's my mail. Hold on. Let me call my wife here. I want her... I want her here. What? Where's my wife? Where is my wife? Where is my wife? I'm confused. Where's my wife? I put her in that little village district with my 4 kids. I got this wife and kids off stream, and I put her in this beautiful and not turned into fruit. I'm just not gonna trust what Ori says, because I think Ori is... What the fuck? No, no, no. Cut the music. Cut the fucking music. What the fuck? What? There's not even the materials chest. Who the fuck? How did they get my head? What? The inn. Oh, my wife's house. They blow her up? They blow up my wife? My beautiful wife, Alex, or I mean, oh no, my wife, oh, my beautiful wife has just brutally been murdered, in the shed that she lived in. But God, they fucked this whole place up. Jeez, they left fucking craters for all of the, oh, they fucking destroyed the, what the hell? Why? What? Oh, this is just awful. What is this? Really? A whole town destroyed because treasury bad. Whatever. You know what? This is you know what? I'm not gonna deal with that. You know what? It's whatever. I left my wife there to die anyway. You know what? Cut the music back on. Cut the music back on. Just turn it back. Turn it back on. Hmm? Wait, what are they talking about? I wasn't paying attention. Was Pan using the phylactery? I died on wires and there's no body. You think the wires maybe dealt enough damage to the entity to kill it, causing your corpse thusly to disappear? Hey, Ori, wanna help me tear down my house? Corpses are immortal. Immortal, or every entity has health, I'm pretty sure. Corpses just have a lot. So I want to destroy your home, zombie. Well, I need the materials. Maybe not that much, but quickly. I don't know, man. Unless it glitched into a cave underneath. Hold on, let me just tell Ori real quick since Ori's helping me. Break down to the ground floor and break everything. Leave the floor. I'm gonna break the roof. We gotta start, we're starting on the teardown. I don't know how Panda's items disappeared. It's really weird. That's a lot of the times that, like, there's been a lot of these. Tell you what, y'all. 'Cause this keeps happening. Sure, but 'cause this keeps happening. Game rule, keep inventory true. Keep inventory is now on for the foreseeable future. Just op Panda real quick. This Panda does kind of work for us. Yeah, I'm gonna keep inventory on because this clear glitch keeps happening, and I am not too keen on. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too keen on giving everybody their inventory back constantly and asking for proof. So I'm just gonna undo the death and probably just get rid of the corpse mod at this point. I mean, corpse mod seems to be fucking up our... Found a way to get it back. How? I'm assuming Panda needs op for that. Alright, well, now this is just a chill tear down my house stream while everyone... We're the 2 people who have lost their inventory so far. It worked for you. All of you do. I'm the treasury. You sell shit to me. There's a death history thing with op, and you can look at the items you had. Oh. Can you auto give yourself the items back? Sorry, I'm like reading chat. I'm like reading server chat right now. Break the silly. Where did Ori go? Oh, is Ori still? Okay, I think Ori's breaking the. Yeah, he's breaking down here. By hand? Oh god. Lets me see them but not take them. Okay, screenshot it for me. Send it to me. And give yourself your items back. Yeah, my stream playlist is... Oh. Okay, well... Panda can just get it back. You good for me to de-op then? De-op Panda X. Yeah, I'm gonna keep inventory on, because this keeps happening. I mean, I don't want people to just lose their whole inventories and be screwed over. So, I'm just gonna keep inventory on, and hopefully that solves the problem. Literally every death. Wish we knew that before. Yeah, well, now, keep inventory. He's on, and it'll never happen again. Man, you know, these are gonna be a lot of Panda's whole history of he brought up his search history of cable deaths, and they all said cable death. I don't really know why you'd bring up your search history of cable deaths if they're obviously. Oh my god. Okay, is Ori not picking any of this up? Pan. Yoinking all of this right now, taking it all off the floor. Yoink and splink, baby. I'm gonna leave a waystone in the basement just to have an inventory full of sticks. Oh. Okay, wow. Ori just has a whole inventory of sticks. That's why he's leaving everything on the ground. I'm gonna throw all this in here. The anti-blocks, everything. Really need like a better storage system, because that storage system is so full and the drawers are a mess. Everything's a mess in the basement. We really need to like, I'm gonna keep it the same way, the B wise, but other than that, I think I'm gonna change it up a lot. Alright, let me, the ability to access my system. Alright, yeah, I got the space. Let me take down this next layer. Guys, I swear I'll get to the building. I just need the building materials, you know? I just need the materials. I should really mechanism. Iced, your whole thing is create. I don't know why you'd want a mechanism. Mechanism that doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. Mechanism on these nuts. I wish I had more to say, you know, but whenever I start breaking a bunch of crap, my brain just turns off. So like my little goblin brain is just like deactivating right now. Why is my game like lagging to all hell? Whoa, whoa. Whoa, game, calm down. Alright, there we go. That's better. What was that? Man, my game just had a huge lag spike there for no reason. Yoinking and splinking all of this. So Ori with his inventory full of sticks. I don't really care about the glass. As well, really dark scary. Thank you, Kiwi. Very cool. Invar armor and the whistle that used to call my wife. Well, she's dead, so... Hello. There's very intelligent conversation that happens in the ScicenturySMP every day. Such as... There's only 50 to 60. Okay. Okay. Alright. 6. Wait, no. 58. There's 58. Getting rid of all the monsters. I have no clue. Because the wiki for MCA is ass. True! The wiki... Also, this is MCA Reborn. A port of the 1.12 version to 1.16. Made by a different mod team. You know what I've been thinking of doing? Just kind of throwing this out there. I've been thinking of... See, I've been writing a D&D campaign recently because I really got into D&D. I've always been into it. I just haven't done anything relating to it for a while. And I started writing my own campaign with, you know, a unique concept. I threw a bunch of stuff in there and I started... Oh, you're on my stream. Fun. But I started writing one together. And I've been writing a lot of it recently. I've been homebrewing some stuff. I've been learning like a lot of... I haven't DM'd for real. But I've been writing a ton of stuff. And I've been wondering if maybe there's like a scene on Twitch. Not like... Oh, D&D. That was so close to... but if maybe there was like an audience on Twitch. Maybe... Not just for me, but... Oh, God. All right. Time to burn more crap. Because we don't want any of this junk in my frickin'... In literally anything. Food? Food? That's poor people things. I just go in creative whenever I'm hungry. Get rid of it. Get out of here. Get it out of here. Food is for poor people. I'm not poor. I'm gonna be rich. I am rich, actually. But anyway, I've been writing a campaign for a while, and I know a lot of my friends are really into D&D, and maybe not necessarily... Panicked message in all caps preceded by scary implication. Yeah, I did just sort of ignore that Panda just said he was Pan was a tick away from a meltdown, you know, a nuclear one at that. I mean, that's a horrifying implication. I'm very glad this is happening in a secure remote location, where none of the public will be harmed by such a thing, where we can safely say, no, it's not normal. You said it was 100 times more than normal. Oh, wow. Ori fucking ripped this thing apart. Holy shit! I looked away for 2 seconds, and Ori ripped this fucking shit apart. Damn. You grab all this. I nearly detonated all of spawn. Do not do that. Do not tell Panda to do that, because Pan will. Anyway, as I keep trying to say, and as I do all the time, I trail off, I've been writing a D&D campaign, and I've been thinking, what if I got a bunch of my friends together to play it, and on like a certain day or whenever we can, you know, I just stream D&D. I mean, I'm sure there are people that do it, and, you know, it's not really anything fancy or require anything fancy, but I mean, it's something I've been considering for a little while, that I would, stream it, to everyone, because I think, like, it sounds really fun just to, it's a Twitch category? It has a Twitch category? I didn't even know that. That's neat. I didn't even know it had a Twitch category. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I would definitely, I've been considering, like, thinking about streaming it, because, let's be honest, mostly when I say variety, it's me deciding to play a game, and I play it, and that's it. I mean, there's a large substructure that's really good at spreading out. Okay, you lost me. You lost me completely. I need to go shut my door again. Ugh, I'm back. But I've been thinking about doing it, you know, like getting a group of people together, all who are interested in doing it, because I've been really excited about what I've been writing. Thank you, by the way, Ori. This is a big help. I'm just kind of going under and cleaning up, but, like, I've been really excited about what I've been writing, and I think it's something that I'm going to incorporate into something bigger, but I want to see if people are interested. Maybe I'll put out some kind of apps for it tonight. It's not all done. I still need to get a couple things. Well, okay. Main thing I need to get situated would be a playlist for music, since I would be streaming it live, and also it would heighten the experience. Because the main worry I have is, A, people won't be very interested, and this is a horrible song for what I'm saying. What the fuck? Listen, I love you, Alec Kowalka, and your soundtrack for Night in the Woods, but, buddy, you need to time your. Wait, this isn't. Did I put this on the? This is okay. This is here. I'm just gonna go with this. Yeah, we're just gonna go with that. Oh fuck. But my thing is like, I want to see if people. You need to go home, but even the wiki says, even if it's just a transfer file crossing the border, keep it chunk loaded. D&D ScicenturySMP. No. Okay, this is. I wouldn't like go away from ScicenturySMP. Obviously, ScicenturySMP after RandomCraft ended is kind of my new little guy, and obviously I'd still do Minecraft streams, but I've been thinking of branching out into that, like into being a Thanks, Ori. But I've been thinking of branching out into it because, again, I've been really excited about what I've been writing, and I really want to share it with people. But I don't really have a good place to do that. You know, I don't really have a good place to do that, and I figure, there's a part of me that wants to make it private, but I also would be excited to stream it, is what I'm trying to say. God. It's dick and balls. It's fucking dick and balls. It's dick and balls. It's dick and fucking balls. Oh, sweet. But, I would be excited to stream it, because I think it would be a lot of fun. You know, streaming D&D, and I'd get to be all goofy and silly. But I don't know, like, who all would be interested in seeing me do that, because I've, well, I've never DM'd before, so I don't really know how everything works. I would be a complete amateur. I mean, obviously, the world building and roleplay thing, that's completely fucking easy. I do that all the time. But the whole actual game rule thing is the rough part to learn, and that's what I need to learn. So, I mean, I don't know how well it would go. I mean, if people are interested and I could get a group together, I think I definitely would consider, starting, you know, doing D&D streams every now and again. Sorry, I know you'd be interested, but I want to know if other people would be. Of course, they probably wouldn't be as common as my, other streams, because, you know, we have to get people together, and make plans and stuff, but they would happen. We'll see. I still need to work some stuff out with the campaign I'm currently writing, but yeah, you know, I'm just throwing that out there as like a, hey, keep an eye out, you know? Maybe this cool thing could happen. I'm gonna turn off, oh my god. Twitter's notice on for when the apps drop. Aren't my Twitter notifications always on for all of you? Because immediately every time I tweet about ScicenturySMP, everyone's like, oh my god, oh my god! Which, by the way, I do want to say, like, the amount of support ScicenturySMP got, like, it was kind of jarring to me to see one of my servers, like, shoot up in popularity like that. Because my thing was, with Random Craft, I had a very bad mentality in how I ran Random Craft. I talked about this on my private, and some of you on stream, if you're like Panda or some other people, might have seen me talk about it. There's a mentality a lot of SMP owners seem to have, and it's anything can happen. That's the kind of mentality I see a lot of people have. And when I hear about that, I just think, why the fuck are you having this mentality? You're not even encouraged. Okay. The problem with anything could happen with that mentality when running a server, unless you incite a couple things to happen, nothing will happen. If no one's invested, if no one is interested, nothing is gonna happen. And that's what happened with Random Craft. Nothing was happening, nobody was interested, so thus nothing happened. And that's not necessarily always going to happen with one of these kind of, I'm gonna go fly a little ways away to go get some dirt, but that's not always going to happen with servers like this. It usually does, though, because with servers like Random Craft, with the anything can happen mentality, my mistake that I made, and this is my fault, really, I'm not blaming this on the mod team or anything, but my fault was not doing enough on the server myself. You're only ever, yeah, I just logged on and got invited to a cult. But my thing is that I introduced a cool concept, and I didn't incite anything with it. I didn't incite any sort of event. ScicenturySMP, I learned from that mistake, and I not only gave some sort of driving force to get on the server, which was the impending time limit of the clock counting down to day 0 or day 100 where the server resets, but okay, I'm rambling here. The anything could happen mentality that I see a lot of server owners have only works if you have people who want to make things happen. That's what you need when it comes to those servers. And if you don't, you get those people one of two ways. You get lucky and you get people who are interested as fuck and will build cool ass shit randomly out of the fucking blue, blowing you the hell away, being like, yeah, no, I just do this on like every server I go onto, and I sit here and look at the like 17 custom trees, all of different varying sizes, and not only that, but they've got enough time to also get a completely diamond beacon, 4 beacons by the way, with several netherite blocks, and build entire custom mountains. You get lucky and you get people like that, and they're usually cool and awesome. Or you make people like that, and not forcefully, obviously, but you you get them interested and you make them want to do these things. That's what cedar did for me. It's iron underneath. Yeah, well, shut up. I'm making my point. I'm sorry, that was mean. But still, it still looks cool. I wanted to. See, that's not your fault. Like, you've got to get people who, some people just can't. And that's okay. Some people just can't be that dedicated. And it takes, I don't know a good way to put it. Maybe think of the phrase, it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to make an SMP work. Or you start streaming. No, don't be like that. But it takes a village to make an SMP work. And when that village comes together to make something cool, I need to go put a waystone down here so we can teleport to the basement whenever we need to. I'll just put it in, like, storage room. Zombie Cedar's basement. But, like, it takes a village. And that village has to all collectively be interested and want to run and want to play on this SMP together. And sometimes that can be impeded by server owners who don't put the initiative forward to do anything. Randomcraft was kind of for me, in its golden age, I became really interested in it, and I was, dare I say, hyper fixated on it. But as time went on, I kind of realized that we had gone past our prime, and I don't want to say that the server was ever bad. Randomcraft was never bad at all. Randomcraft had, and will always have, made some great memories for me. But I think what also happened with Randomcraft is that when I accidentally started resetting the server, or moderators who will not be named ended up being manipulating assholes, it kind of... That's a pipe bomb in my mailbox. That's a pipe bomb in my mailbox. That's a pipe bomb in my mail. That's a pipe bomb in my mailbox. That's a pipe bomb. Oh no, oh, the pipe bomb was in this mailbox. Oh no, oh. It's a good thing I sold this house, and it's okay. If they really want to rebuild it, I'm sure they will. We've got pictures, don't worry about it. But the thing was, as things happened, and moderators who shall not be named, not any of the current ones, we kicked them out immediately, but as they were revealed to be a bunch of assholes, and things kept going wrong, you know, members were being awful to other members, it just kind of weighed down on me. It kind of bogged down. I mean, that's another thing. If one bad apple can ruin an SMP, one guy being a dick could make everybody else see the SMP with disdain and not want to play on it anymore. Randomcraft wasn't necessarily the people. It wasn't the people that ruined it. It was kind of me ruining it for myself, because as all these people came around, I kept thinking, oh, what if the next member isn't a good person? What if the next member isn't a good person? What if the next member isn't a good person? And that thought cycle kept retaining, which I realize now is a horrible thought cycle to retain, but I kept retaining it, and it kept making me consider that maybe it wasn't the greatest idea. And the dwindle... That's another thing with running an SMP. You can't let the fact that you're not super popular get you down. I mean, with ScicenturySMP, our popularity shot the fuck up whenever we opened applications. Like, we were at 46 followers when we opened applications. Now we're like one away from 60. By the way, if you're a new viewer, at ScicenturySMP Real, we're literally one follower away from 60. We were at 60, but then some funny guy decided to unfollow, and we don't think he's very funny. But like, we shot up. It's kind of a bit of luck and a bit of your own tactics. Like, if you jam hashtags in there, obviously someone's going to see it eventually, and people have seen it eventually. I keep rambling on with this, so I'm trying my hardest to mod it after not touching it for 5 years. And see, that's a good thing. People can come in and they find your server and they become best friends. I met Kitsune TV, who you might have seen me in older streams play with. I don't think Kitsune's really like streamed much recently. We met because they were in the Random Craft applications. I would have never talked to Panda, I don't think, if Panda wasn't in the Random Craft applications. And I mean, even through Cedar, I met a lot of my good friends through Cedar SMP. Like, that's what a good SMP can do. A good SMP can find you good friends, and also I literally got thrown into Cedar, and then you said there was gonna be more modded, and I went, okay, now let me in any of that. Like, a good SMP can do that for you. A bad one will leave you with sad memories, and I got thrown in this community from Vi? I didn't know Vi recommended you. Haven't played any mod except like Pixelmon. You would have loved the previous century. But I think my point is that you should I don't want to say never, because there Vision SMP apps that introduced me to this. Oh, Vision SMP, and then you kind of, I think you sort of met me through Vision, or no, you sort of first interacted with me with Rat World 6, I believe, and it branched from Vi streams. Yeah. But anything can happen mentality SMPs can only work if the people are interested or if the concepts are good. Like, take, for example, an SMP I've been seeing go around, Island SMP. Custom built island where people are fractured off and no one knows where they are. Like, that's cool. That's a cool concept. Throw people on an island, they don't know how they got there, and they... Actually, the saddest cancellation. Okay, Rat World, I sort of canceled because someone who I worked on it with turned out to be a pretty shitty person, and I also realized that I was running out of ideas. Anyway, not gonna talk about that anymore. Sorry, I keep saying a lot. Count how many times I say in this stream, and you could win $10,000. Fuck, I said it again. What was it? Oh, Island SMP. Cool concept. Great concept, even. Like, it was cool. And I originally put on my private, I'll admit this now, I was like, you know, you can't have, I was making the point I was making now with, oh, you know, you can't have this mentality or it will, you know, ruin you because you don't have people who are interested because of your way of running. But as I thought about it, I was like, no, this is a good concept and could work. And that is kind of where everything boils down to. If you have a good concept that works and people that are interested, that's a dream combination. Literally, if people are enjoying your concept and your concept is good, dare I say, I'm gonna keep saying it, and correct me if I'm wrong, ScicenturySMP, people love modded Minecraft and the concept that they only have 100 days to play on the server, that's a good combination. And apparently the members put each other in meat grinders, but we don't need to talk about that part. We don't need to, just ignore that part. But if that's a dream combination, really, and I think what it boils down to is, I'm trying to think here. You need a good concept, or you need people who want to have fun on your server and genuinely enjoy your server. If they genuinely enjoy the concept and are very, very into the concept and want to, and are dedicated and want to explore more, amazing. You win SMP creation. Now go and do whatever the fuck. I think You want some power? ScicenturySMP really helped me come to terms with the futility of existence. Yeah, because every century I delete everything. I actually, you know, funny thing, I'll say this now. I considered secretly keeping the world file for each SMP or for each century and just not releasing it and showing that I had them and being evil like that. And eventually releasing that, but I never did that because I was like, you know what, that's just mean, and that just gives me an unfair advantage. That just gives me an unfair advantage to like to do whatever I wanted with old files, and it just didn't make sense. It didn't make good sense. I think this is a much better, larger layout for the start, you know. I think I could definitely work a little one. Okay, yeah, this needs to be. Still so sad I missed some Pixel Century. Oh well. Yeah. Ultimate energy cube down. Oh no. Can't you turn it off? Little silly guy is gonna die at the end of it. No, don't kill little silly guy. But I think the simplest way I can put it, if you weren't listening to the ramble, if you weren't listening to the ramble and you just sit and think about it with me. Okay, Toby Fox, you two are putting in your song at the worst possible time. What is the Hourglass Meadow? When did I put that in here? Oh, that's a fun one. But there are 3 kinds of SMPs, and I'm not gonna name names for any of them. There are 2 kind of ones that fit into the good ones. They're the ones I mentioned before. There's the ones where people are either interested in the concept or, well, yeah, no, interested in the concept. No. Sorry, let me redo that, or re-say that. There's SMPs where people are mainly interested in the concept, and then there's ones where people are mainly interested in just having fun and playing on the server. If you've got one of those things, you're doing pretty good for yourself. If you got both of those things, then you're doing a lovely job. Keep doing what you're doing. But something with SMPs that's always irked me, always made me mad, is the clout chasey ones. And you can always tell which ones are like, I'm not saying this to further my moral compass, because I'll admit, I've said and done some things that'll probably make me look clout chasey, like, you know, accepting people. Well, I don't actually know if I could think of any examples, which now I realize makes me look worse, but I don't try to do the things that these other SMPs do. And again, not naming any, but sometimes I'll go into look at one. I'll look at an SMP and I'll think, oh wow, this could be really fun, and I could play on this server and have a good time, because I'm only in 2 SMPs right now and my limit is 3. And then you look on the applications and see that you need 10 average viewers, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and it's just so obvious. Other times it'll be like, oh, we're gonna be the next biggest SMP. No, don't tell yourself that. Maybe you can get a maybe from me, but don't keep telling yourself that. That leads you down a horrible path where you just keep trying to better yourself and get more popular, and it gets disgusting. It gets really gross if you go down that path. I don't think a lot of these SMPs start with bad intent in mind. I don't think they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start a server to get famous. No, I think that they're like me. And not in the sense of right now me, but they're like me when they started a server. They might have started it a while back, and they were in one. They were in a server that started a while back. They had so much fun. They had some of the best time of their lives. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration, but they had a great time. They made friends. They had something to look forward to when they came home from school or work. And then suddenly one day,
bad apple or two came in, and it kind of jerked everyone around a little, shuffled them around, shook them up. They were a little worried, but everything seemed to go on like normal. But new people kept coming in, and people kept getting more confused and worried about them. What if this person's a bad person? What if this person says something that gets us canceled? And there becomes a distrust between certain new members. Maybe not all of them. Maybe some of them keep their trust up with you because it's someone you know, or it's someone who's presented themselves and they seem like a genuinely good person. But that experience doesn't go away for anyone, and they all begin to dwindle their interest because something bad has happened. Now, this isn't... Okay, no, that's not what I'm saying. But it's not always this. It could be anything. The server owner maybe had to work on college and they had to take a hiatus that they never came back from, or their interest just dwindled because it dwindled. People's interest dwindled for a lot of reasons, and they got upset about that. They didn't like that. And what they come to the conclusion of is their server that they played on or they owned wasn't popular enough to keep its lifespan going. And that made them really upset. So they set out to create the most popular server they can to keep it running for a couple of years, maybe have a couple seasons, get a little fame or notoriety. I mean, that's what they do. And in the wake of that, they don't realize that they're being incredibly clout hungry, and they kind of lose sight of what they originally created the server for, would be to have a fun concept or to make friends. I mean, I try to avoid those kinds of servers. I mean, not that I wish any hate on anybody who owns a server like that, but I think they just need to know that it's a fucking Minecraft server. You don't have to beat the Dream SMP. I'm over here with a 60 follower Twitter account and a group of like 20 people I've had an incredible 40 days in SciCentury, and I had an incredible 100 days with them in Pixel Century. I mean, like, seriously, one of the most fun times I've had playing modded Minecraft, and I get to share that with them. And I have a dedicated little group who all have their following, or maybe don't even have a following at all. I mean, there comes a point where you gotta understand the people who are looking for popularity don't usually get it. And I know that you could quote me on that and be like, oh my god, but don't a lot of people become YouTubers to be like one of the biggest ones? Yes, they do. But some people just do it for fun, and they get popular, and usually that's what happens. I bet you guys are confused and found the wrong guy. But some people just get famous because they were just having fun. I mean, maybe people make YouTube videos or Twitch streams just to wind down and have fun, play video games, and talk to themselves. Me. Anyway. Like, people who are looking for it don't usually find it, and I'm never gonna stream again. No. But I don't know where I am or why you people enjoy me. But I've said it like 3 times now. You're not gonna go find it by looking for it. I remember seeing this one guy. He was doing all these videos. I remember these videos that he was making a planet in the end. I thought his videos were cool. He had little build videos, and a couple days later, I saw his name on a Google Slides, and someone was taking it as how this guy was professionally using retention techniques to make his video more interesting. No, that's not what was happening. He was making videos in his own unique style that people liked. And I think that's a problem with content creation, is people take it like it's a fucking profession. Guys, little shocker, most of the people who got popular found a niche and kept going at it, or they got lucky, or they've been around for a long time, but those people are rather rare. It's not a profession. To them, maybe it is. Maybe they've got professional techniques they use every day, but you can't say it's a profession. I'm sorry. You can make good money off of it. You can live off of content creation. I love content creation to bits. I watch streamers every day. I can't tell you it's a profession. It's a business effort. It's a business effort. You can get lucky, stay popular for years. But the minute you fuck up, you say something wrong, and you do something that makes you think, or you start to think you're above everyone else, you fuck up and lose all your money. It is a business venture. And some people get into this business. I'm not going to refer to it like that because I'm not going to, keep saying that because I'm not pretentious. But some people just do it for fun. And sometimes they're the people that get lucky and get a huge following. But none of these people go in and are professionals. Ludwig, actually, I'll list off a bunch. Tommy in it, Ludwig, Tubbo, Dream. I'm sure none of them went in with like this whole huge Google Doc. Okay, this is exactly how I'm going to make videos, and I'm going to keep making these videos this way. I'm going to keep pumping out videos once a week. No, they didn't do that. Dream started making silly manhunt videos where he was getting chased around, and now, Dream is losing everything because, well, as I sort of suspected a long time ago, he was a crappy person. But let's talk about the non-controversial ones. Tommy in it, he started making silly mod videos with all of his friends, and he made more friends, and he got popular off of that. I'm not sure what Slimesicle did to get popular. I was gonna mention him, but I was like, what did he do to get popular? What was his main, niche? And then I realized he's just like a social experiment, and we do not count him in this scenario. Same goes for Jeremy Albertson, 974. I forget his numbers and his name, but Jerma. Same for Jerma. They're just social experiments. Yeah, Slimesicle is beyond human comprehension. But like, Wilbur Soot. Wilbur didn't even start as a Minecraft YouTuber. He made these silly videos with a bunch of his friends, and that's how you get popular in this scene. And I think it's just silly to think that people... It's silly to think Slime's niche is being funny, unlike the rest of them. Wow, okay. Yeah, I'd have to agree anyway. No one is a quote-unquote professional. And that's all you gotta consider. Like, when you're making... This ties back to the SMP thing. When you're making an SMP and you're just doing it to have fun with friends, who knows? There's a chance someone will find you and be like, whoa, that's fucking cool as shit. I'm gonna share this with everyone, and you get popular. There's a chance you may go unknown, but keep going because there's a little group of people that like you. I think some of the best examples are Space Station 13. Space Station 13's got such a niche community. I think at max I'll see 2,000 people on at one time, but they keep going because they have a little community there. And that's what you got to do with an SMP. That's what you got to do with a YouTube channel. You either end up big, famous, or you end up a little guy who's got a group of supporters who are willing to watch you and like you. And there's no really saying which one's better over the other. But I think that there's a transition point between them. You'll eventually, if you work hard enough, get from one to the other. However you do that quote, exactly. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain. You either move on from your little friend group and you go move on into whatever else you want to do. You keep playing with your friends. Or you stream enough, get the word out there, and suddenly you're incredibly popular, and then, you know, some of your friends start doing some bad shit, and you get kind of, well, you get kind of separated, and you're left to this sad, drama-filled life where you make a comment, people tear it apart to get every point out of you, that they want to get every little bit out of you, and people tear you to shreds. And maybe that's demeaning, or maybe your friends aren't like that, and you have a great career as a content creator. You're nice and fun, everybody loves you. But there comes a point where you gotta realize maybe it's just not for you. And no one ever gets there by making all these techniques and making all these little... Okay, bad timing again. Jesus. I'm just gonna play it again. I'm just gonna play it again. There's no real good way to go about it. You either start with the intention of getting popular and do something, and maybe the slight chance that it works. Okay, cool. You made it. But maybe you started having fun, and you have fun for long enough, and you get famous. There's a lot of ways to do it, and I'm rambling a little again, but you usually don't do it by professional techniques. I mean, in my experience, I gained the community I have, and I gained the friends I have by just running around doing whatever. I was just fucking streaming random servers on Twitch when I first started. I just started streaming random crap I found. I didn't know how OBS works. I didn't know how anything worked on Twitch. I didn't know any metas. I didn't know... It was Zombie's current convo. It was rigged from the start. No, I'm not saying that. But I started out doing barely anything, and now look at me. I'm sitting here with like 200 followers, average of like 6 viewers. I mean, I'm sitting here in a pretty nice place. You're nice enough that I'll get a payout every couple of months. I get some money. I mean, that's a nice little thing for me to do, and not everyone gets that. Not everyone gets to that point, and it's... I don't know how to put it. You know, I don't really know how to put it, but you're sitting there with no house if you haven't rebuilt it yet. Yeah, well, I ramble. To put it shortly, first of all, I thank all my communities, okay, I swear to God, Toby Fox, I will kill you. I'm trying to have an emotional conversation right now, and Toby Fox just interrupts me with Lancer's fucking theme. I don't know what to do anymore. I want to say thank you to my community for being there and letting me, you know, be motivated and know that people are out there watching, you know, what I do. Not everyone is gonna get that, and that's okay. I just realized I rambled about this. Lancer has something meaningful to say. He probably does. I realized that I spent half this stream tearing down the house, and then I just spent the other half rambling about how content creation and servers work. Point being, you're usually not gonna find popularity by looking for it. Okay, are we all clear on that? Now, I've been streaming for an hour, 16 minutes, and there are 9 people here. So how do we feel about, rating oh, what, 5 minutes? Fuck off. How do we feel about rating someone, you know? Because I'm gonna probably build this off stream. Because I spent way too long rambling into the microphone, which I like to do whenever I'm alone a lot, I've noticed. Because I'm a little goober like that. But I'm gonna, let's find someone to raid. We got like 8 people. We could raid someone. Does anybody in chat have a suggestion of who they want to raid? Let me see if in-game chat. 50% of the stream, tearing down other 50%, tearing down the MCYT content. I need to... Someone screenshot that iced quote. I think we should all just start making... Hold on, I need to screenshot that iced quote. Stop punching me. I need to screenshot that. I need to screenshot that. Who do we want to raid? Do I want to send you all over to Erican? I don't know. You guys wouldn't understand why I watch Erican, because he's a silly guy. You know what? We'll go raid him. We'll go raid Erican. Why not? Let's go raid. Let him out. XD. Okay, Panda's in a full mech suit right next to me, and I'm gonna completely ignore that. Yes, raid him. Yay! Everybody go raid the only streamer I watch regularly. Yay! No, I'm serious. This is like the only one. Anyway, thank you all for joining me as I ramble about the MCYT content meta. Oh my fucking god, you put me in a fucking blender. I hate all of you. I'm doing the raid and I'm ending the stream. Bye bye now.